Welcome back to No Limits Wrestling. Still to come tonight, our main event, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, takes on the Royal Rumble winner himself, Seth Rollins. We learned earlier tonight that at WrestleMania it's going to be a triple threat match for the world title. Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins and Edge. And, well, speaking of WrestleMania, that man will face CM Punk at WrestleMania, and he is still waiting in the parking lot for CM Punk. Austin still awaiting his arrival.
As all of you know, WrestleMania is near, but my fans fear not, for Aiden English is here. To those who point and laugh at me, they call me a joke. Well, I'll shove my boot down your throat, I'll make you choke. For I...
Oh, look out! Oh, it's Pentagon! Oh, and he snaps the arm! Snapping the arm of Aiden English! What's he got to say now?
¿Ves este montón machito de hombre? Le rompí el brazo en cuestión de segundos. Si eres el gran perro malo que dice ser, me enfrentarás en WrestleMania, Undertaker. Hasta que respondas, continuar buscando y destruyendo, sin piedad y con cero miedo. ¿Qué tipo de fenómeno retrocedería de una guerra conmigo? ¿Te falta valentía? No tienes las pelotas para intentar enterrarme. Tal vez solo me tienes miedo. No puedes sacarme. No veo un hombre muerto cuando te miro. Veo a un mortal preparado y listo para matar. Y una vez que el hecho esté terminado, tendré tu cabeza en bandeja de plata. Porque soy Pentagon Jr. y cero miedo.
And what the hell is that? Jesus, it looks like the Undertaker's head literally on a silver platter. Pentagon continues to taunt and call out the dead man. But what is this? Oh! What the hell was that?
Pentagon, at WrestleMania, you will rest in peace.
Well, is that challenge accepted? I certainly think it is. And Pentagon Jr. is going to have to eat his words, because at WrestleMania, he goes one-on-one with The Undertaker. What is going to happen when the man who strikes fear into the hearts of every mere mortal meets the man who has zero fear? We will find out at WrestleMania. And coming up next, folks, we're going to show you the end of the matchup which took place in our women's division. But first of all, let's give you a little bit of background to why this match is happening here tonight. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss have been inseparable since Alexa Bliss came into this company, specifically to help Charlotte, who was then the women's champion, keep that title. And well, as you know, Charlotte is no longer the women's champion. In her quest to get the title back, there's been some friction between Bliss and Flair. Last week it was a tag team match between Bliss and Charlotte against Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, who had just debuted. Charlotte and Bliss lost, however they blamed that loss on each other. Go forward a few nights to the Torment Tour, and it was a triple threat match to qualify for a number one contenders match for the women's title. Bliss and Charlotte agreed to work together in the first place, however ego got in the way of that. They attacked each other, it was every woman for herself, and unfortunately for them, they lost to Sasha Banks, who is now going on to face Lita for the title at WrestleMania. Earlier tonight, however, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss had a lot to get off their chest when they went one-on-one in this grudge match. It's Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And Bliss now, oh, Code Red and Charlotte. Is she going to get the win here? But Charlotte kicks out. And Flair narrowly avoided defeat that time. But look at this, DDT maybe, but Charlotte hangs onto the ropes. And there's a boot. She has Bliss down. And now her former protege is right where she wants her, but couldn't get the figure four in that time. Bliss kicks away. Charlotte now in the corner, but Bliss misses, and there's the power slam. The power from Charlotte. We saw their relationship disintegrate over the past few weeks. And now, they're going one-on-one. Charlotte on the second rope, but look at Bliss. Sweeping the leg out from underneath Charlotte. Her head hit the top turnbuckle. Now she's knocked loopy. Bliss on the top rope. And then twisted Bliss. And Alexa Bliss has defeated her former teacher, Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss comes out on top. And how ironic is it that Charlotte was the one who brought Alexa Bliss in to help her keep the women's title. And what a difference does a few months make. Now Bliss is victorious over Charlotte Flair. Well, Charlotte losing to Bliss that time, and well folks, we are coming up to the grandest stage of them all. It is WrestleMania 3. So many huge matches already announced for the biggest event in NLW history, including the Money in the Bank ladder match. Adam Cole, Big E Langston, Drew Galloway, Neville, RVD, Wade Barrett and Braun Strowman battling for the briefcase. And this was confirmed earlier on tonight during an interview with Cesaro. Cesaro said he is more than willing to prove that Bret Hart may be the best there is, the best there was, but he is not the best there ever will be, because Cesaro wants to get his hands around the Hitman. And this one from the Metal brand, Roman Reigns has Ric Flair and Arn Anderson supporting him 100%, but can the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle defeat Roman at WrestleMania? It's for the NLW Women's Championship. Sasha Banks won the tournament to be crowned #1 contender, and now she goes one-on-one with Lita. But let's not forget, Becky Lynch has a title match next week, which could throw that match into disarray. And you want to talk about disarray? Talk about this one. It was just confirmed. The Undertaker struck lightning. Pentagon had his head literally on a silver platter. They go one-on-one at WrestleMania. And this is unlike anything we have ever seen in NLW history. Tag Team Apocalypto, who is the greatest team in all of time and space. The Hardys put their titles on the line at WrestleMania in Apocalypto. And this is going to be as hard-hitting as any match I've ever seen. Here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar takes on the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And this group battle is leading in to WrestleMania. The Balor Club takes on the Bullet Club. Finn Balor is sick of the Bullet Club, and he has the chance with Gallows and Anderson to take out the Bucks and AJ Styles. And this is certainly a dream match for the ages. Kenny Omega accepted Daniel Bryan's open challenge. Last week they had a face-to-face confrontation. Omega was certainly confident after his win against Xavier Woods. And it will be encased inside 20 foot high of cage. Hell in a Cell, Bray Wyatt versus the Icon Sting. It is 21 months in the making. And earlier tonight, Austin announced that this would be the world title match. Shawn Michaels got screwed out of the world title accidentally by Seth Rollins, so now it's a triple threat match. Rollins and Michaels challenge Edge for the gold. And of course, who can forget this one? If Stone Cold fails to defeat CM Punk, he is gone as the NLW Commissioner. It is CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. All that and more at WrestleMania 3. I cannot wait, but we don't have to wait any longer for our main event here tonight. Here comes the man who won the Royal Rumble from the #1 spot. That man is the architect, Seth Rollins. And if you didn't watch the Torment Tour this past week, you missed a hell of a lot of intrigue going into WrestleMania. It was Edge versus Shawn Michaels for the World Championship. Samoa Joe was banned from ringside. Seth Rollins came down to ringside. He tried to help. He attacked Samoa Joe. However, Joe threw Seth Rollins into Shawn Michaels, and that ended up costing him the match against Edge. Now we've got a triple threat match at WrestleMania. But don't forget that this man will be in the corner of Edge at WrestleMania. He has been entrusted by Edge to protect the champion and protect the championship. And here tonight, he has a chance to take out Seth Rollins before WrestleMania on behalf of the world champion Edge. It is our main event, and it's coming up next. Joe versus Rollins.
dream match for the ages. CM Punk.
I want you gone from my life. I want you gone from this company.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
One epic battle.
I'm gonna kick your ass, tear you apart, and leave your carcass in the center of the ring like the sorry son of a you are. I will kick your teeth in, and then it's bye-bye commish 316.
WrestleMania 3 Live.
Welcome back to No Limits Wrestling. It's main event match in progress. There's the Inzi by Seth Rollins and then the standing moonsault. So far, Rollins has managed to hold his own, but Joe is a beast, and we saw that last week when he beat Seth Rollins on metal. Well, I should say he beat Shawn Michaels on metal, and now he's pummeling Seth Rollins. Rollins propped up in the corner, and now a series of shots by Joe. And again, the Enzi by Joe in the corner. Have you ever seen a 280-pound man have such agility like that? And you saw the penalty kick right there, but now Rollins trying to fight back, going for the ripcord knee. Oh, but a clothesline out of it. And Joe picking up Seth again. There's a powerbomb into the cover, but a slick transition into the Boston Crab. And look at the torque on Rollins' back as Joe stretches him out and again transitions into the STF. You have to believe that Edge has instructed Joe to try and weaken Rollins as much as possible. He gets to the ropes eventually, but considering Joe is working for Edge, and by the way, Edge promised Joe a title match in return for his services. I haven't known that Joe's had a title match yet, but maybe he'll get him one in the future. If I know Edge, he probably won't. But Seth Rollins, the buckle face planter, and then the sling blade by Rollins, and a back kick. Seth trying to get back into the contest. He knows he has to survive this, and then go on to WrestleMania. But he got caught out in midair. And a belly-to-belly throw by Samoa Joe. Joe and Rollins got into a scrap and a tussle on the Torment Tour during the title match between Edge and Shawn Michaels, but now is he gonna do what he did to Shawn Michaels and make Rollins choke out? Not at the moment. He had the clutch, the jawbreaker, and then the ripcord knee. Can Rollins go for the curb stomp and end this contest? Oh, but oh no, look at this. And here's Edge. Here's Edge down here. He has a lot riding on this matchup. The world champion. And look at this now. Seth Rollins misses Joe but comes flying out onto Edge. Well, Edge has been neutralized, but Edge isn't the opponent here tonight. It's Samoa Joe who Rollins has to tame. Edge has been taken out, but the distraction was enough for Joe to capitalize. There's the Uranagi in the ring. Seth Rollins, is he going to be choked out just weeks before WrestleMania and that huge world title match? The clutch locked in. He may have this one, but Edge on the... Look at this, Edge telling Joe to cheat and use the title belt, but Joe appears he's got it in hand. Oh, but look out! Rollins sent Joe into Edge and wins. Seth Rollins with the upset. Seth Rollins rolls up Joe, and funnily enough, thanks to Edge, Samoa Joe has lost this match, and he is furious. Look at his face. He is screaming at Edge, he's screaming at the referee. What the hell just happened? And if I were Joe, I'd feel the exact same way. Joe had this match in hand. Seth Rollins got thrown to the outside onto Edge. Joe didn't need Edge out here. He was doing just fine, but Edge stuck his nose in this business and, well, he paid for it, as did Joe. Seth Rollins celebrates her victory. Joe feels he should have won this match, and quite frankly, he very well could have won this match if it wasn't for Edge interfering on the apron. And look at Joe telling Edge, come here, I've got to explain something to you, but Edge backing off. Well, Joe was promised a world title match, which he has not seen as of yet. But Joe loses to the man who will go to WrestleMania and challenge Edge along with Shawn Michaels. And that man is Seth Rollins, and well, it appears to be the end of the show, and still no sign of CM Punk. Stone Cold's been waiting for Punk to arrive all night long, and oh wait! Oh, there he is! There is CM Punk! Punk tried to ambush Austin, and well, I was about to say it didn't work, but look at this! Stomping the door into Austin, and oh my god! CM Punk! Oh, look at that. He's busted open. Austin got thrown through that glass window on the GTS. Well, Austin wanted to fight Punk in the parking lot because the board of directors wouldn't allow him to fight him in the building. But for another week, Punk has got the upper hand on the commissioner Stone Cold Steve Austin. First the snake, and now this. CM Punk has left his mark on Austin.